Sonic in Brawl is While he does move very fast and he has a strong set of special moves, giving him a strong defensive game, Sonic's offense is considerably weaker and he really struggles to kill in this game. Sonic is solid if he gets the life lead, but he largely has to rely on laming out the opponent hard, and if he is behind, it's pretty hard for him to catch up to his opponent. Combine that with the fact that there are characters in this game who not only have an even better defensive game than Sonic has, but those characters also have an infinitely better offensive game. Sonic just gets overshadowed by a majority of the cast, making him an unspectacular character overall. Sonic's moveset outside of his specials is nothing to write home about. Outside of a few decent moves, his moves range from being okay to bad, and Sonic's up smash is definitely one of his bad moves. Sonic curls into a ball, very original for a Sonic move, and jumps. The move starts off with a launching hit, followed by a bunch of multi-hits, followed by a stronger final hit. The move deals 14% in total, which is okay for an up smash. Sonic is also intangible for a period of time while the first hitbox comes out, so that's neat. The move has fairly good vertical range, with the hitboxes being fairly disjointed, more so than in later games. In addition to this, the multi-hits also have a low SDI multiplier, which does make them hard to SDI out of. Although it is still definitely possible, and if the opponent does SDI out, they can potentially punish Sonic on hit. Now, up smash does have some issues with connecting, but
we get there when we get there!
The move is also relatively capable at shield poking, so if the opponent's shield is weak, you can use up smash to punish the shielding opponent. The opponent cannot spot dodge the second hit of the move, although most of the cast can spot dodge all the other hits and then punish Sonic. The move also covers a pretty good distance when performed as a running up smash, which makes it a rather solid approach option, at least in theory. It does not cover a lot of distance when performed out of an initial dash, however. But there is a way around this. If you perform a Dacus, Sonic will slide even further, especially out of an initial dash. Dacus naturally makes Sonic's up smash an even better approach option, so that's nice. I unfortunately don't have any more nice things to say about up smash, so now let's look at why this move is really bad. Before we get to the really stupid stuff, I'll start off by talking about the move's speed. It's slow. The move comes out in frame 19, which is really slow for an up smash. This naturally makes the move rather hard to land, especially against grounded opponents. The move also has a hefty amount of ending lag, having 65 total frames, naturally making it pretty easy to punish. The move is minus 31 on shield, which can lead to some really big punishes. Or at least, it's minus 31 on shield if you shield the last hit. Against shorter characters in particular, not every hit will actually hit the opponent's shield, and if only the first hit connects, the move is minus 45 on shield, which is just awful. Whatever you do not hit a shielding Meta Knight or Diddy Kong with this move. Just don't. To be fair, the move can shield poke like I mentioned before, and if the opponent tries to drop shield during the multi-hits, they do run the risk of getting hit, but still, this move is really unsafe on shield. Now, up smash being really slow might be worth it if up smash was a really strong KO move, but here's the thing, it's not. With no DI, it kills Mario around 159% if you get most of the hits, which is already quite bad for an up smash. But if the opponent DI and momentum cancels it, Mario lives at 215%. Lucario's up smash with no aura kills earlier with optimal DI momentum cancelling than Sonic's does. That's how pathetically weak Sonic's up smash is. And because up smash is so slow, you have all the time in the world to DI it if you actually get hit by it. In all fairness, if Sonic uses the move near the ledge, it can kill a lot earlier if it sends you towards the ledge. That sounds nice, but there's one problem. If the opponent DIs towards the stage, they will just be sent in the opposite direction in most cases, allowing them to survive.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
But as slow and as weak as it is, up smash has a much bigger problem, and that is its reliability. The multi-hits when Sonic jumps up are actually okay. They have fixed knockback and they usually connect into each other just fine. They are SDIable as I said before, but they aren't the easiest to SDI. Although they can be SDI'd out of without too much trouble consistently. They can be a bit finicky if the opponent is on a higher platform, as they can potentially trip, which can make the final hit whiff, but the multi-hits are not terrible on paper. The problem is the first hit. At lower percents, the first hit works fine and up smash can be a semi-reliable move. SDIable as I said before, but it can work. It can sometimes fail to work when used as a running up smash, but overall it is functional. The problem, however, is that the knockback of the first hit scales as the opponent's percent increases, which makes the move less reliable. If I hit Mario with an up smash at 0% for example, it works fine. But if I hit him at 50%, this happens. Now that's just whack. As a side note, Mario can tech in this situation and then punish Sonic on hit. It's all good, man. How long the move connects does depend on the matchup and how you space the up smash. But if there's one thing that is consistent, it's that up smash completely stops working quite some time before it can actually kill. And do you know what the opponent has to do to get out of this?
Nothing.
There's no need to DI or SDI, you can just get hit by the up smash, and then just sit back and relax while you just fall out of it. I think it's pretty self-explanatory why this is absolutely awful. What actually happens here is kind of interesting. The first hit is so strong that while the multi-hits are connecting, their knockback is not strong enough to cancel out the knockback from the first hit. So what ends up happening here is that the multi-hits are constantly fighting the knockback of the first hit before the final hit comes out. The opponent just flies out the move with a weird Frankenstein launch angle caused by all the multi-hits fighting against each other. This is a weird quirk with the way knockback works in Brawl, and it hurts Sonic's up smash so monumentally that it's not even funny. And no, the first hit on its own doesn't kill, at least at realistic percents. Smash 4 changed the way knockback works, so the knockback from the multi-hits would always cancel out the knockback of the first hit, regardless of difference in power. This universal change was enough to change Sonic's up smash from a dysfunctional mess to an actual functional move, despite the multi-hits all having the exact same knockback in Smash 4. But back to Brawl. Having an up smash which literally never works at high percents is really awful, but there is a way around this. You can space up smash in a way so that the first hit whiffs, and only the later multi-hits connect, which is a lot better as the up smash can actually work if you do this, although it only deals 9%, which is pretty pathetic. While this is certainly nice, this is not a surefire way to get up smash to work, as the opponent can SDI out of it, and even if they get hit by the final hit, it's probably not going to kill. And if you space it wrong and get the first hit, then you are screwed.
That's no good.
So Sonic's up smash is slow, weak, and it is horribly unreliable. So what uses does it have? Well, the main uses I can think of is as an approach option or as an anti-air. Up smash does cover a lot of distance out of running, and especially when used as a Dacus. So at lower percents especially, it is viable as a whiff punish. It's not great as a whiff punish as up smash is slow, not particularly strong, and the opponent can fall out, especially at higher percents, but it can work. In terms of anti-airing, up smash can get the job done. The move has some intangibility and it is disjointed, so it can beat aerial hitboxes. The abundance of multi-hits also allow it to catch air dodges if the opponent tries to land. The problem, however, is that ideally, you want the first hit to whiff because, you know. And of course, this is a slow move which isn't very strong and can fail to work. So landing up smash as an anti-air isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. Up smash can also be used to shield poke as I mentioned before, but it's not exactly a great shield poke. The move is so slow and not particularly rewarding that whenever you can shield poke with up smash, you might as well try another option such as grabbing. Up smash can also be used as a last resort KO move, but by the time up smash can consistently kill, a chunk of Sonic's other moves can also kill. And as I've said a bajillion times by now, up smash is a slow, unreliable and avoidable multi-hit, so considering how bad it is at killing, it's not exactly good for this purpose. Overall, Sonic's up smash is really bad. It's slow, it's extremely unsafe, it's stupidly unreliable, and to top it all off, it's not even good at killing. Up smash is simply almost never a good option, as it's not only pretty unsafe, but there's always a chance that it won't work, and even if it does work, the reward for landing it is not particularly high. It is easily one of the worst up smashes in the game, and probably Sonic's worst move as well.
Thanks for watching.
Guys,
So smash the like button, comment and subscribe.